Hello there and welcome to another one of these Lexical Lab 1 minute English videos. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website www.lexicallab.com to find out more about the online courses we offer. This month, June, is always a bit of a special month for me because it marks the anniversary of my time as a self-employed person. Back in June 2014, after 18 years of loyal service, I was made redundant by the University of Westminster, where I used to work in the EFL department. And that month was also the beginning of my career as a self-employed person. So I've now been self-employed for 9 full years. The whole time around getting made redundant was very weird because the year before we were actually let go, we'd been told by our then line manager what an important part of the university we were, how so many other departments depended on us to help them with English language training. The following year we had a new line manager who informed us that all of a sudden we'd become a financial liability. When we asked to see the figures and to be shown how the figures had changed from one year to the next, the institution got quite annoyed and basically tried to fob us off by telling us that the figures weren't available, and even if they were available, we weren't allowed to see them without a freedom of information request. If you fob someone off or try to fob someone off, you basically try to stop them from asking difficult questions by telling them things that simply aren't true. So maybe, for example, you ask your boss for a pay rise and your boss starts waffling on about how it's complicated and everybody would like a bit more money, and he's not saying no, but he's not saying yes, and he has to think about it. And you go home and tell your friends or your partner about this, and maybe they say, listen, you have to go and talk to your boss again, and this time don't let him fob you off with more lame excuses. I'm sure, like me, you've often seen politicians on TV, maybe part of a panel talking to an audience who ask questions. And often, when politicians get asked difficult questions that they don't feel like answering, they try to fob the audience off with banal, bland responses. I have a friend who sees himself as a bit of a poet, and sometimes when he asks me what I think of his poetry, I can't quite bring myself to tell him my real feelings about them. Let's just say he's not Keats or Shelley or Coleridge or any other famous poet you can think of. So, to my shame, what I usually do is fob him off with a few bland comments about, yeah, not bad, getting better, interesting work. If you've enjoyed this video, please do click the like button, share it with your friends, your students, your colleagues, and in the comment section below, we'd love to see examples of how you might use fob someone off or try to fob someone off.